Hello students, welcome in our geography class 8th standard. In this video we are going to study interior of the earth. This is going to be very interesting because we are going to learn about various layers of earth such as crust, mantle, core. Very interesting is that we are going to study various properties of these layers. Along with we are going to study about discontinuity, which is very interesting. Alright, let's begin our second lesson, that is interior of the earth. So first point is, let's recall. Okay, you have to recall your previous knowledge and you have to give some answers. In the previous classes, you have been introduced to rock types, volcanoes and earthquakes. Answer the following questions on the basis of that. When earthquake occurs, what happens exactly? First question. Second question, what are igneous rocks formed? Third is, what is volcano? Fourth is, which materials come out during a volcanic eruption? In which state of matter are these materials? Are these materials cool or hot? So you have studied about earthquake and volcanoes in previous classes also. So use that knowledge and try to give answers of these questions. These questions are on page number 9. Okay, and you have to write these answers with pencil. So second point is, try this. One activity is given, that activity you have to do at your home under the supervision of your mother. So what you have to do, you have to take half liter of milk and boil it. Okay, boil a half liter of milk. When the milk comes to a boil, switch off the gas. Keep a lid on a vessel. You have to boil a half liter of milk. When it starts boiling, switch off the gas and cover the vessel with the lid. You have to wait for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, remove the lid. Take it to a side and tilt it. What is meant by tilt? You have to take that lid and you have to tilt it. Okay. What can you see on the milk? In what form do you see the layer of matter on the milk? Remove this layer of matter. Take note of the difference in temperature of this matter and the milk and answer the following question. After 10 minutes you have to remove the lid. You will get to see a layer on the milk. You have to remove that layer and you have to check the temperature of that layer, and under the layer you will get a milk. Okay, you have to check temperature of that layer and milk. Okay, layer means it is a cream. You have to remove that cream and you have to check the temperature of milk as well as cream. Okay, so here questions are asked. When the milk was kept for boiling, in which state was it? Okay, very easy question. The milk was in a liquid state. When the milk was boiling, what did you observe? Okay, when milk started boiling, you have observed vapors started coming out from that milk. What had accumulated over the lid of the vessel? Water droplets have accumulated on the lid of the vessel. Okay, these steam or water vapors, they cooled on the surface of the lid and they convert into a droplets. Tell whether the matter accumulated on the milk is liquid or a solid. Okay, a cream is formed on the milk and it is in a solid state. Was it cooler or hotter than the milk below? Milk was hotter and the cream was cooler than the milk. On which other substances can similar experiments be carried out? Okay, so you can take any liquid thing and you can carry out same experiment with that liquid. So here geographical explanation is given on page number 9. Let's start geographical explanation. Okay, before boiling the milk was in the liquid state. After it come to boil, steam started coming out from it. Steam means vapor started coming from it as it started boiling. After some time, a thick layer of cream develops over the milk. The temperature of the cream is lesser than the milk below. Thus it can be implied that the creamy layer cooled faster than the milk below it, which remained hot and in a liquid form. Milk was in a liquid form and cream was in a solid form. Cream's temperature was less and milk temperature was more. Okay. So it can be implied that the creamy layer cooled faster than the milk below it, which remained hot and in a liquid form. A similar process occurred when the earth cooled. Same like milk, earth also cooled. Okay, cooling of earth's process was also like a milk. The scientists unanimously all together, the meaning of unanimously, all together, the scientists unanimously believe that the earth was formed out of the solar system itself. What scientists believed? They said that earth is formed from the solar system. Initially earth was a gaseous hot balloon. How was our earth? It was a gaseous ball. It cooled down as it rotated around itself. How earth gets cooled down? As it was rotated around itself, it get cooled down. The process of cooling took place from the outer surface towards the earth's interior. How earth started cooling? First upper layer of the earth get cooled and afterwards inner layer get started cooling. As a result, the outer layer crust of the earth become cooler, solid, but as we move from the surface to the core, heat increases and at certain depth the interior of earth is semi-liquid. So how cooling process takes place? Cooling process takes place from top to bottom. Top layer gets cooled first and then the bottom layer gets cooled. So in the interior of the earth, temperature is very much temperature is there. Okay, crust is cooler and mantle is very hot. Mantle is in liquid state. Man has always been inquisitive. Inquisitive means interested about what lies in the interior of the earth. Man is a very curious animal, brilliant animal. So he was very curious to know what is in the interior of the earth. A direct observation of the earth's interior has not been possible as yet. We cannot go in the interior of the earth and we cannot study what is inside the earth. Through various methods, the scientists have tried to estimate about the same. So scientists have studied and they have estimated some things about the interior of the earth. Estimate means they have not accurate. The meaning of estimate is not accurate. So to infer about the study of the materials coming out from the volcanic eruption and seismic wave is most important. How scientists come make these conclusions or make these estimates? They have studied the materials which were coming out from the interior of the earth through volcanic eruptions. They have studied these materials, and through seismic waves they have studied what is in the interior of the earth. Matter coming out of volcanic eruption consists of hot magma, gases, steam, etc. Question is there, what does volcanic eruption consist of? What comes out during the volcanic eruptions? During volcanic eruptions, magma comes, gases comes and steam comes. When lava cools and solidifies, igneous rocks are formed. In previous classes you have studied metamorphic rocks, igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks. Okay, so igneous rocks are primary rocks because they are formed from the lava. When the lava cools down, igneous rocks are formed. Through the estimates of the study of temperature, density, gravitational force and pressure, the interior of the earth was understood. How scientists understood what is in the interior of the earth? They have studied the density of the material, temperature of the material, gravitational force of the material, pressures, and they have studied about they understood the interior of the earth. For instance, when we go deep into the mine, we feel an increase in temperature. When we go in mine, we feel increase in temperature. Similarly, the magma coming out of the volcano from the earth's interior is very hot. Magma is very hot. Such estimations were made by geologists who studies all these magma, lava and all these materials, gases, rocks. Geologist, the person who studies rocks and rock material are called geologists. They studies about the earth. materials. Okay, several earthquakes occurs in various places of the earth every year. So every year on the places of the earth, earthquake occurs. Seismic waves are generated. When earthquake occurs, seismic waves are generated. Seismic waves means the waves which release during the earthquake is called seismic waves. Seismic waves are generated. These waves travel through the interior of the earth. Where they travel? The seismic waves are primary waves, secondary waves, and they travel in the interior of the earth. The study of their direction and velocity help us to estimate about the interior of the earth. We have to study the seismic waves, their direction, their velocity, their speed, and geologists estimate about the interior of the earth. They study what is in the interior of the earth. Man has also tried to dig deep bore holes in the interior to know more about the same. We used to dig bores for taking out water from the crust, but man has dug the earth to know what is inside the earth. But it is not possible to dug the hole and to go inside the earth and to study what is in the interior of the earth. It is impossible. Whatever materials are thrown due to the volcanic eruptions, that material scientists have studied. They have studied the seismic waves, and they estimated what is in the interior of the earth. Okay, so think about it. Can we dig deep from one side of the earth and come out from the other side of the earth? Can we dig one side from the earth and we can come from the other side of the earth? No, it is not possible. It is just imagination. So you can write your imagination about. Okay, so do you know our earth was formed approximately 4.6 billion years ago? Initially the earth was in the gaseous state. Okay, how was the earth? It was in a gaseous state. It started cooling through the process of radiation. Radiation means transfer of heat without medium is called radiation. Okay, we are getting sun's heat through radiation. So earth was rotating around itself. It was in gaseous form. Okay, as it was rotating, by rotation, due to rotation and due to radiation, it cooled down. The earth then liquefied. Then gaseous earth turns into liquid earth. With time, the outermost part of the earth cooled first and become solid. Crust get cooled first and become solid. This outermost layer of the earth is called crust. What is crust? Outermost layer of the earth is called crust. Even today, outer planets of solar system are in gaseous state. So you know that in our solar system, 8 planets are there and few planets are in a gaseous state. Still some planets are in gaseous state. Their outer covering is in gaseous state. So students, it was just about interior of the earth. So more we are going to study in our next video. Till that, take care. Have a good day. Thanks for watching this video with a lot of interest and enthusiasm. Thank you so much. Bye.